What it do is your boy Smallz. We back with another Behind the Cut. It's been a minute, but we back with a brand new setup, a brand new kind of feel, brand new vibe. And today we got my boy Nate, also known as Jock Kitchen, also known as Nate Wings and More. And we just finna get into it and see, you know, what can we gain from it? You know, what can we get? Can we get some game? You know, we finna just have a real nigga conversation. Can I say that?
It's your shit, man. Say what you want.
Real nigga conversation. But Nate, just explain a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know, Chef Nate, I'm out here in the DFW area, you know what I'm saying? So we just opened up a food trailer a year ago, man, and it's been nothing but a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Cajun food, we got fried chicken, we got the fish, we got a little bit of everything, man. So if you ain't had your taste buds jumping yet, you missing out, you need to pull up.
Already. You say y'all been going strong with the food truck about a year?
A little over a year, yep.
Now, when I first met you, man, you was at Sprint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At Sprint. But before we get into all that, man, how the family? How everybody doing?
Ah, man, they good, man. You know, we got the little baby. She turned 1 on Monday. 2 boys, good. They big.
Big as hell?
Headaches, yep.
Little Nate, I know he about what, 6'1" now?
Shit, damn near. He about 5'9", 6th grade.
So yeah, man, like I say, you was in the suite. I mean, not in the suite, I was in the suite.
Yeah.
And I met you, what was that, about 2018?
Was it 18?
I came out here in 2018, I came out here in 2017.
I came when you had first got out here.
Yeah, so that was like 2017.
Yeah.
Man. And you working at Sprint, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing, you manager there. And doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, and them niggas fired you, man. Tell me about that, what happened?
Man, so I got fired on something that ain't had nothing to do with me for real. So I had a employee that was arguing with a chick or whatever.
Yeah.
And the chick was getting real irate or whatever, and so I was like, man, we finna just shut down early, all right?
The chick was getting what?
The chick that she was getting irate, like the customer or whatever. She was getting irate with my employee or whatever. And I was like, man, it's been a long day. It was a slow Sunday. I was like, man, it probably was 2-3 minutes earlier than what we were supposed to close. So I said, man, we're gonna close down. So we closed down. And next thing I know, a week later, they come in talking about, oh, we got an investigation. They said that the customer was complaining, and somebody else tried to come in and said y'all was closed, but it was still store hours, and they said y'all refused service or something. So they investigated the situation. The person when I say the customer irate, the customer and the employee, they were going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, cussing each other out hard.
I know they was in that motherfucker.
Man, what? So I really think they calling me in there to get the background behind all that. It all turned to, oh, that's a slap in the wrist for all that, but we're gonna fire your black ass because you closed the store 2 minutes early.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? No warning, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never got in trouble with them folks or nothing, bro. First time it happened, I was out of there. But I ain't gonna lie, I was really praying to get up out of there.
Yeah, you praying to do your own thing?
Yeah, and really that was God getting me out of there, man. You know what's really crazy? I don't know if I told you this, but I would see the number 420 all the time.
Number 420?
The number 420, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't know what it meant. It had me nervous, you know, so I'm thinking, damn, what's gonna pop off on April 20th or something, you know, what's gonna pop at 4:20 p.m. or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But I got fired on April 20th.
Damn.
And life's been good. It's been a whole different ball game since that date.
So, like, what was that feeling like when you got fired? You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, you had done put a little time in with them. How long?
Yeah. Like, man, I was there 5 years.
So you done catered your life around it and all types of stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm in there, boy, really thinking I'm finna move up and all this, you know. Eventually, I got kind of burnt out on it, but it's still, you know, when you do something 5 years, that's what you know. It's kind of hard to leave it behind, you know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure you're getting bonuses and all types.
Man, I'm tearing their ass up, you know what I'm saying? I'm killing it, you know what I'm saying? So, And my manager, he was a black dude. He didn't want me to go either, but he know how them folks was working. You know what I'm saying? He know how they do. So, but yeah, it was kind of tough at first, just cause like you said, 5 years. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
For 5 years, but once I got rolling it, and I didn't never look back.
So shit. What was that feeling like? You know what I'm saying? You know, put 5 years into this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you done stayed late.
Mm-hmm.
You came in early, overtime, all that shit. Like, what was that feeling?
Man, it was just like a feeling kind of like, it was really.
You think about like how you gonna feed your family type shit and all that, or?
I did, man, and actually that's whenever my second, my BM, the kid's mama, my boy's mama, she was actually pregnant with my youngest son.
Damn.
So I was like, damn, what I'm finna do now? You know what I'm saying? So a lot was going through my head, and I knew I was gonna get some unemployment though, cause I knew that was some BS. So, you know, yeah. So I hit the unemployment, and then I was like, man, I'm finna sell plates. I already knew how to grill or whatever. Yeah. But I ain't never knew how to just cook. But I was like, you know what? I don't know. I'm a fool on the grill.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna collect some unemployment, and then just kind of cook here and there, and shit, make some ends meet that way.
Yeah. So let's get into that. Like, so after you got fired, and you said you're gonna cook. You said you was already cooking, right? Was you already catering, or was you already doing stuff?
Nah, man. Actually, a week before I got fired, it was my birthday weekend. And I was like, man, I'm gonna sell plates one day just to see what they do.
Yeah.
And I ain't make much plates, maybe like 10 plates, and I sold out though.
Yeah. And
I was like, okay. And in my thought process though, mind you, I remember I said towards the end, I kind of was already getting burnt out, so I was kind of looking for a way out.
Yeah. And
I was like, well, let me just try some different stuff. I sold out the first day I did that, the birthday weekend. And then I said, man, on one of my off days, I'm gonna start selling plates, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of do something different. And shit, sure enough, I got fired, and I was like, shit, it's time to sell plates damn near every day now.
Alright, how you get started into it? Like, what was your, you got fired, you said, hey, I'm gonna start selling these plates.
Yeah, I said, man, I got fired. I said, let me start selling these plates. I was like, let me go to Sam's, get some trays. Let me, you know what I'm saying?
So really, you knew nothing about the food game?
I ain't know nothing at all. Period. Nothing at all.
You just said, I'm gonna jump out here.
I said, I'm gonna jump out there. But what made me, I used to eat at a couple food places, and I used to be like, man, these people got a line through the door. They got a line through the door. I know I go harder than this. I could at least, you know what I'm saying? I know I could do this if they doing it. Like I said, I ain't never was a chef like that, but I knew I could really grill. Cause when my first place was, I knew I could fry chicken. I knew I could grill. So my first place, it was some mac and cheese with some barbecue beans with either chicken tenders, and then I had some grilled wings, some barbecue wings.
And don't forget about you had them chicken sandwiches jumping in the
Oh yeah, oh man. That's what really, the chicken sandwich is really what turned me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's when that craze with the whole Popeyes chicken and everybody wants to do that and who better between Chick-fil-A and all that.
So you just jumped in and
so I said, man, I'm finna jump in too. So shoot, a couple people got their hands on them. I made my own little sauce and everything. And shoot, the city was going crazy for them. And it was $5 a piece.
So what was it when you were like, man, I'm really gonna do this? Like, what was the moment where you like, cause you used to come in the suite, sell the plates, and you know what I'm saying? And I remember at that time, you was all over the city. You were delivering them too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at what moment you like, man, I'm gonna do this right here?
I think it was the chicken sandwiches were really, cause really I seen how easy it was to really for the hype to go around. You know what I'm saying? It was just consistency, really. So really, when I seen, I think my biggest thing, I think I sold like 50 sandwiches one day. That was probably, that wasn't for $5, so so it still wasn't nothing compared to, you know, how much tired I was. Money ain't really add up, but it was good money for, you know, some sandwiches. But I was cooking all damn day and frying all day. But I just seen, once I seen, okay, 50 sandwiches, I made $5, you know what I'm saying? I made some good money or whatever. But I was like, okay, what can I do to up the score on this chicken sandwiches? So I was like, okay, I already had the mac, so I was like, I'm gonna start doing the mac with the chicken sandwiches, a little side of mac, you know what I'm saying?
Now, how you do your mac, man? Now, don't give up the game, you know what I'm saying? Because you coming with the smoked mac. Hadn't the city had seen that smoked mac?
Yeah. So basically the mac, it was my own signature mac. Basically, it's make your mac up like you make your mac. And then I throw it, instead of popping it in the oven, I pop it on the smoker.
Pop that bitch on the smoker.
Yep.
Let all the cheese shit hard, get all where it need to be.
Yep, good and smoking. Mix it up while it's on there so we can get the smoke all the way through. And then, you know, ain't nobody doing no smoke. You see it all the time now, but I ain't see nobody doing no smoke mac and none of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, so then after that, if I ain't mistaken, you start, you know, fucking around the after hours and shit, huh?
Yeah, that was a.
Ooh. So all these moves was like moves you thought about, or just kind of shit that fell out in your.
They all just fell and they really just lined up, bro. It was like I say, it couldn't be nothing but God. I was on Instagram. Just, you know, viewing my Instagram, I got a message from the owners, and they was like, "Hey man, your name keep coming up as somebody we might want to have up in the spot." You know what I'm saying? They was like, "We don't got no kitchen, but you know what I'm saying, we'll have a table. You can come up and do it like catering style, and you know, just kind of sell plates." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never did that before. You know what I'm saying? I've catered, but I ain't never just been in no club or, you know, sold nothing like that. But I was like, I ain't never, anytime I got an opportunity, I ain't never say no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure it out, make it work.
Say that one more time.
Anytime I got an opportunity, I ain't never say no. I'm like, hey, you ever did this? Yep. But in my head, I'm like, nah, but shit, let me figure it out. We gonna really figure it. I ain't turning it down. It wasn't even about turning down the money. It was like, I'm not turning down the opportunity, because opportunities don't come like that for everybody.
Yeah.
So I was like, ain't no way I'm saying no to nothing. That was, I think, the first time I ended up doing lamb chops. Somebody was like, hey man, I need an order of lamb chops for like 20 people. I was like,
that's the biggest thing. Huh?
That is the biggest thing I got is lamb chops.
Lamb chops and what else?
Lamb chops.
You don't do turkey leg no more.
No, I just don't do them that often, man, because everybody want this dirty rice and this pasta. It's all about the Cajun sauce now.
Yeah. You did your thing for the grand opening, man, when you came through and, with the catering.
Oh yeah.
So moving from going from the clubs to, you know what I'm saying, then after the club, you still was selling your place too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You went from delivering from having folks pick up.
Yep.
Pick them joints up. So in that process, like even in that beginning, what were some of the struggles that you had to learn, like in the business, far as catering, far as delivering food, buying food, selling food? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's something you'll tell somebody that, you know, thinking about starting off and thinking about doing their plates and things, like, you know what I'm saying, starting on that level, what's some advice you can give them?
Man, my biggest advice right now is that you can't please everybody, and know your worth.
Yeah.
And get help if you can get it. So my thing, when I started early, man, I was trying to do everything on my own. I'm delivering. I'm up here, got 5-6 people waiting for me at the crib, but I'm way in Dallas delivering because somebody said, hey man, I got $20 you can deliver to me right now.
Yeah.
But mind you, I'm missing out on 5-6 people, and business is slowing, is looking like I don't give a damn, and keep telling I'm 10 minutes, 15, you know, black people time. Yeah, I'm 15, I'm down the road, I'm at the light.
No, we all do
it. I'm still halfway back from Dallas.
I'm a barber, we all do it, hey man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm 15 minutes behind, nigga, really an hour behind.
Yeah. So it's just trying to take on too much and then people not appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was really, that's why I cut the deliveries out, because people didn't really care about
the time it took.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And rightfully so, because whenever you dealing with people, you on their time, you're not on your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to really adjust to that.
Was that a hard transition for you? Did you have something you thought about before you did it? Like,
as far as,
damn, you thought you were gonna lose clients because of that, or lose people because of the?
I mean, I did lose clients. I got people around who still be like, man, I remember you used to deliver, man. If you still deliver, man, I still, woo. And I ain't gonna lie, Brandon actually, of FB3, he was the one that told me, like, hey, you gotta get a structure to it. You know what I'm saying? And he said, cause you're doing your thing, but you overwork yourself. Mm-hmm. He said, but people want your shit. So now you gotta, make it exclusive.
Make it where they can get to it.
He said, if you want to do deliveries, do where you delivering. Make it one location.
And you started at the crib, right?
I started at the crib.
They were coming to the crib.
Let's come to the house. So they was coming to the house, and then so I started coming to the house. Then as I started getting a little bit bigger, I was like, okay, I can't just have everybody coming to the house. So I started meeting people, around the corner, or down the street type thing, and
can't have everybody pulling up at your crib.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, I just pull up, and then I have like, okay, let me know when you coming, and then I might have like 5 people meet me at once, and then I grab all their stuff, get it. Cause my thing was, I always wanted people food to be as fresh as I can get it.
Yeah.
So I never want to make up 30 orders and then just drop them out and then have everybody just come, and then I'm sitting in the car just waiting on them. Mm-hmm. So I try to get 5 people who I know can get there at a certain time, whip their stuff up, boom, drop it out, come back, see who else can pick their order up. Sometimes it might be 1 or 2 people, but I try to keep it to where it's as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what stress. That's what another advice I would give, man. Try to make sure your food is fresh as possible. Quality, because people, they'll eat it. People don't mind reheating their food, especially barber and stuff. They can't just stop cutting and just start eating.
But reheat it.
But at the same time too, even if they can't eat it right there, you know how you get you a plate. You might pick at it here and there. Mm-hmm. So it ain't nothing to pick at if it still got a little warmthness on it. So people just appreciate you taking care of their food, you know what I'm saying, with actual care. Like you know what I'm saying? They want to feel like you're taking care of them.
Mm-hmm.
That you care about your craft.
Yeah. What is I always like to get into something like the low points, man. I know you went through something personally in the midst of this. Like, was that one of like the biggest trials in doing this time? Because it just seemed like when you're doing your thing and you know what I'm saying, shit going right for you. You know what I'm saying? It always seems like something come along and try to knock you off your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So for me, right in the midst of all this and doing all that, I think what you're getting at is me and the BM slick.
Yeah.
So, and it was tough, man, because, we not getting along or whatever, and we going through that, but you still gotta bring the bacon to the table. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So just trying to focus all that, and honestly, that was, by all means, we still cool and all that, but man, she was really holding me back. Like I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I had to. For one, I was on my own, and when I got my kids at this point, I'm a single father when I got them. You know what I'm saying? She, by all means, not single as far as she not there, because when she got them, she a single mother when she got them.
Yeah.
So we really split time, but I had to go harder. You know what I'm saying? Because really, when I was doing the place, this is around when COVID came and stuff. So unemployment and all that stuff is stretched out. Everybody milking that, and So I'm still just doing plates maybe 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
But when we split, and and I moved and got my own spot, shit, wasn't no two. Shit, it was cooking every day.
Cooking every
day. I'm cooking with the baby in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm really making it happen.
Baby on your hip.
All that, man.
Baby, while you on the smoker.
Man, I'm talking about the AC went out in the crib for damn near a month, and I'm still in the crib cooking it up. Cause them bills ain't stopped. You know what I'm saying? So that made me go harder, but that was really what truly took. That was the next step of really it taking off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody really seeing it because I was able to be so consistent, and that's what made my mind start growing and start introducing new dishes, and that's where the turkey legs really started turned up, and I started doing jerk turkey legs and all other types of stuff because I had to get more creative. And not so people don't just get played out on, 1 or 2 little things that I was doing. So it really stimulated my mind. I was able to think more clear, and I was able to, cause I ain't had nothing but time, you know what I'm saying?
So you didn't have the old lady no more. So you can take as long as you needed to out, you know what I'm saying? Cooking this shit, you know how the women be sometimes, man. They gonna wanna call you and check on you and see this type of shit.
Yeah.
So you just had that free mental space.
Yeah.
Did that take you a while to get over it? How was that shit?
Yeah, I mean, it took a while to get over it. It was adjustment more than anything, you know what I'm saying? But it was just really seeing now, okay, it really, like I said, it really was just, now I gotta get it.
Yeah, so your whole mental flip, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, was that because it was like 2 incomes in the crib, now it's just 1? Or like that was just shit, hey, this shit gotta work?
Yeah, it was more so, it was 2 incomes. So like I said, I could cook 1, 2, 3 times a day and be good as long as I could handle my, handle my end. Cause of course I couldn't just foot the whole bill in, but you know what I'm saying? As long as I could handle my end, I knew her end was coming. And, if I wanted to not cook one day, it was cool. But literally, it was like I couldn't take no off days after that.
So you were basically able to just give it your all, really.
Really give it my all.
That's like one of the keys, being able to like really focus.
And that goes to that goes back to the job.
Yeah,
like if you
at that moment you could have been like, fuck it, I'm gonna get me a job.
I'm finna get a job, and I kind of contemplated, but I thought about it, but I never was like putting no applications in there. Yeah. Never that, but I said, man, worst come to worst, if I gotta get a job, I will. But I know the money I make on one day a plate, so as long as I can just make a minimum. Yeah. But I said, you know how you do it. You set your minimum. You have your minimum, but you set your goal just a little higher than what your minimum is. Yeah. So I was clearing my goal easy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Easy. So I was like, cause I think I was cooking 4 days.
So talk about that though. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Let's backtrack. So you say you just ain't out here buying food and shit and selling, you know what I'm saying? You actually had like a certain number of plates you wanted to sell.
Right.
Okay. And you bought your food based upon that? Like based upon a certain amount of plates you wanted to sell?
Yeah, buy my food based on a certain amount. Usually get it like in bulk. Yeah, so I can break it down and just save a little money that way.
See, that's a little game right there. So you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You save a little money. You ain't out here just cooking food and running around.
Right, yeah.
So you would tell somebody like, hey, if you starting out in this, set your goal. Like, what was your goal?
At that time, I think my goal was like 25 plates. But see, at this time, my name was already buzzing, so my cheapest plate probably was like $20 at the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing 20 times 20, that's $400 a day. 25, 30 plates, we were looking at $500-$600 a day. Yeah. Whatever the case may be. So that's where...
That's profit, right?
That ain't our profit. Okay. So I got to where, that's why I got, my goal was about $400 in profit though. Yeah. A day. At that point, it was $400 in profit a day.
How many plates was that?
You looking about 30 plates, depending, what I'm selling.
Now, how do you get into pricing it?
Whew. See, pricing it is kind of tricky because when I first started, I knew I didn't want to have no place that was more than like $15.
Yeah, just
So I was selling whole pasta plate, whole meals for $12. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing, garlic bread, salad, everything, $12. A piece of all that. And I'm looking back and I'm like, damn, boy, they should have jumped on me then.
Think as they like. But
Yeah.
so you say pricing is just a little different, like it depends on so I'm trying to put this. So when you figure out your pricing, like what factors do you add into it?
Well, now, you talking about now or then? Then, it was more so I'm factoring in like my clientele. I really was in my pocket too, in my own pocket too much. You know how they say, don't sell out your own pocket, or whatever. So I'm really thinking about different type of clientele. I'm trying to make sure that it gets sold. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make sure it's a fair price, but not too cheap. So I'm factoring in, and then I'm just really factoring in, okay, let's say I buy a pack of chicken for $20, then I know I need to sell this, depending on the play, I need to sell it for at least $20, $25 to make XYZ amount of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, if you look at, if you was asking me that now, I mean, I'm factoring in labor, I'm factoring in everything, time, especially when it comes to catering, you know what I'm saying? All that is time. All that is money because you don't get time back. So you got to factor in all that. So that's why I'm sure even when it comes to like a full haircut, I'm charging you for the haircut, but I'm really charging you for that time. Because it ain't nothing for me to cut you, do your edge up, but it's gonna take me time to do that beard, the edge up, that fade.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's about time. It's about, you know what I'm saying, what it takes to stand up here and do it. That's what people don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can go somewhere and get you a decent cut for, whatever price, but for me to do it, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
For me to do it, and I know what type of barber I am, man. I ain't the type of barber that'll, let you walk out here any kind of way, leave lines in the head, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a really goddamn me put that shit to work, you know what I'm saying? Give you my all. So I feel like if I give you my all, then this is what my all is worth, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, 100% agree. So that's how I got to do the pricing now. So if you come to the trailer and you want a $10 plate, so you got to go to the next one. Cause it ain't, your quality gonna be way over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Yes, sir. You, man, I know you're a God friend, man. You put God, I see you, sending praises to God, man, online when you sell out. How have that helped you in your process and in your, you know what I'm saying, and going on and furthering in your business?
That's everything. Because honestly, without God, bro, it's like everything, the way everything just lined up, like it can't be nobody but God.
Yeah.
So the more I praise him, it's just like blessings on blessings on blessings. I'll be down, I'll be like, man, I don't think I'm gonna go outside, man, and cook today and bring the trailer out, man. It's 30 degrees, 20 degrees, it's damn near tornado. Man, we get out there and sell out faster than we ever sold out.
Yes, sir. Now, is there like a purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people cook because they like to see. Some people cook because it's therapeutic to them. Relaxes them. Some people cook because they like to see their family enjoying themselves. Whatever reason, like, do you feel like there's a purpose, or you offer the world something other than cook food?
Yeah, for me, it's really just to have faith and hope in God, man. That's why I give him praise every time we sell out.
Yeah.
Even when I don't sell out, I'm still gonna give him the praise, you know what I'm saying? Really just give people to see that he real, man. And if you have your faith and trust in him, like, you do whatever you want to do. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna do things that you ain't know you was gonna do. That you ain't never thought. I ain't never thought I would be doing it to this level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's that belief in God, and that's what keep you going.
That's what keeps it going. You know what I'm saying? And really the way what I cook, if somebody ever paid attention to the menu, I base it off what it say you are and aren't supposed to eat in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, break it down.
So basically in Leviticus 11, it say, you know what I'm saying, what you should and shouldn't eat. Mm-hmm. And really, you know what I'm saying, if we get deep, you know what I'm saying, my beliefs anyways is that the Bible is talking about black folks. You know what I'm saying? I feel that, you know what I'm saying, we really the ones who chosen out here. Everybody want to pick up on black culture. Everybody want to, you know what I'm saying, do as we do. But we too blind to see that, though.
What them things we ain't supposed to eat, man? You gotta
man. So, I mean, so, you know what I'm saying, no knock to anybody who eat it, but I do believe, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to shellfish and things, when it comes to shellfish, we ain't supposed to have the shellfish.
You ain't supposed to have the shellfish?
Mm-hmm. The
now,
shellfish.
What is that?
Pork. Shellfish is like crab, lobster, shrimp.
Oh, okay, man. All the shit we love.
All the shit we love.
We still cutting, man. My boy asked me some stuff. So what ain't supposed to be shrimp, man? Ain't no shrimp in this stuff?
Nope, ain't got no shrimp in mine.
What? I ain't noticed that.
Nope. But if you look at it, some of the leading factors is whenever you go to the doctor, man, you got high blood pressure and all this stuff like that.
Yeah.
They'll tell you the first things to cut out be like, you know, shellfish, it be pork. It be the things that it already tell us we ain't supposed to be eating anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really that stuff was just there for our better well-being as we roam in this earth.
You say shellfish and pork, like what's another shellfish we don't know about we ain't supposed to eat?
Shellfish, crab leg, lobster, clams, oysters.
So none of that.
None of that.
So bro, we love what's good seafood, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I did too though, you know what I'm saying? I used to too.
So what do it say for us like eating? It just says it's unclean or?
Yeah, it says unclean. It just says that these things are unclean to you. Basically, unclean just means that it's not good for your body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe like the animal kind of have a certain energy? You know what I'm saying? I know some people believe like pork carry a certain energy. The kind of, I don't know. Fuck with a motherfucker move, motherfucker.
I don't know, man.
Like,
I heard that too, but I feel like you the carrier of your own mood, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to horoscopes and all that, man, I feel like you in control of all that.
Yeah.
But I do know that, you know, certain things make you sluggish. Like even beef, I eat beef and I feel sluggish. Pork, you know what I'm saying? All that. So I don't know about it as far as the mood. I believe that, you know, you carry out your own mood.
Is beef cool?
Yeah, beef cool.
Okay, beef cool.
But you know, beef still not just good for you because it don't break down like that.
Oh, okay.
So you really supposed to eat it like in moderation. You know, back then we really didn't eat a whole bunch of meat like that. No way back then.
So you take care of that nigga while you feed.
Yeah, straight up. A little education, you know, you getting educated.
Yeah, man. So let's move to the Nate's Wings and More.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell did you get this food truck, bro? This is a funny story. I don't think people know. Well, people probably know it now. But before we go there, okay, how did you know? What was the moment you know? Damn, folks fucking with my food.
On a broader scale?
Yeah, on a broader scale. Like, I need to kind of scale this into a business. I need to really, you know what I'm saying, get my shit together. Like,
probably, like I said, you had the chicken sandwiches. I guess the chicken sandwich was kind of like phase 1. Mm-hmm. I say phase 2 when I start doing the pasta. And I say phase 3 was the turkey legs, man.
Turkey leg went crazy.
Yeah, I say phase 3 was the turkey legs.
The turkey leg went crazy.
I'm talking about, and I would sell out the turkey legs just from pre-order, because I got to where I was just doing pre-orders mostly. Because I would get so many people trying to ask and just randomly, hey, you guys, like, man, put your pre-order in, because then, you know, and then the money already secured.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you don't do no pre-orders. People want to play with you, and you know what I'm saying, you holding stuff, and they don't end up coming. And so, man, I started doing the pre-orders, and the turkey legs were really got me into doing pre-order because it got so crazy to where I really had to you know what I'm saying, keep an order with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, once they got that dirty rice and that mac and cheese and a little Cajun sauce, it was a wrap.
Alright, so that's Jai Kitchen, right?
Yeah.
So now we moving from Jai Kitchen, which was a beast in his own. Then we're moving to Chef Nate's Wings and more. How did the food truck come about?
So actually, this is one of my. I'll give you a full detailed story a little more. I actually when the turkey legs and everything going crazy, right? Mm-hmm. And I had the dirty rice dishes with the Cajun sauce on top with the different lamb chops and things like that.
All delicious, by the way.
Yeah. And I had a new customer who started coming to me. He comes to me every time. And I'm going to just shout him out. Shout out Flash, man. Because without him, I wouldn't even know nothing about the competition for the trailer. But he used to come, talk my ear off. You know what I'm saying? Good dude. He'll come, talk my ear off every time he get a plate. And then one day he hit me. He probably would start coming to me for about a month, and he was like, "Hey man, you see Grove Hero giving away a truck? He giving away a food truck to somebody in the Dallas area. All you gotta do is go in there and tell your story."
If y'all don't know who that is, that's a nigga on is that a 100 shot or Major? What song was that? Dog. That nigga was on. They was in the store.
I think it was Major.
They was in the store. Dog was in the store. Then they coming out. I'm first in the motherfucking line. That nigga. That's Grave Hero. That's Major.
Yeah, with the little arm. You know what I'm saying? And
nigga with the little arm, little hand and shit.
He had a Flash was like, "Hey man, he got a competition, man, getting away a trailer." He said, "Man, you know your food the hardest, man. I ain't gonna lie. You out here really doing it, man. I don't think nobody deserve it more than you." And he's like, "Just go on there, tell your stories, man." I told the story, whatever, you know, let them know how I've been cooking it, how, you know, I seen a lot of people on there, they kind of did it as a side hustle and things like that. And I was like, man, it's a lifestyle. That's what I do, man. It's how I work to feed the kids, you know what I'm saying? I let them know about how the AC went out for damn near a month, and you know, I'm still in there sweating, sun in there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still getting it in, you know what I'm saying?
So that nigga down to a diaper.
You know what I'm saying? And people voted. It went from like top 10, the top 4, and then it was down to 2. And shoot, man, and we pulled through, man. Thanks to the people who voted, man. And shoot.
So what was that process like? Like niggas voting? Did you know? Like, was there a feeling like I'm gonna win this motherfucker? You just trying it? Like, I'm just gonna try.
Well, I just tried it when I did the interview. I was like, I ain't expect to win nothing. I just like, fuck it.
So he actually interviewed y'all?
No, not an interview. Like, where I did like, you know what I'm saying? I just did a little selfie video and just made my story or whatever. So that was me just giving it a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Submitted it.
Just submitted it. So then whenever I seen everybody, I think actually Flash called me back, was like, "Hey, you in the top 10. You in the top 10, bro. You in the top 10. So he was like, "Tell all your people to vote for you." So I get on there and I'm already like losing a little bit because he told me and they already was going. So of course, you know, everybody already telling everybody to vote for them and stuff. So then I get on there and everybody start voting for me. I'm up there texting everybody on my phone, sending everybody on every social media platform I got. And shoot, the votes, I'm just seeing everybody tagging me. This is who you need to go, you know. Put Jai's Kitchen in there. Put Chef Nate. He need to win the trailer. And then next thing I know, it was top 4. And then I did the same process. Then it was top 2 and did the same process. And then for 2, I was like, man, we went and hit the streets and got votes and all that. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you do?
Man, we went out to Walmart. We standing out Walmart like we asking for girls, you know, trying to say girls. Hey, man, vote for me, man. Just pull your phone out. You know, a lot of people like, nah, you know, a lot of people was like, shit, come on, yeah. And then what I need to do is like, man, just give me your phone. You know what I'm saying? We vote, everybody voting, doing that. And I remember whenever he kept on delaying it because he could see who was winning. But yeah, you know, if you ever put a poll, you can't really see who winning. Only the person who do the poll can really see the true number. Yeah. All you can see is percentages. And no lie, bro, it was 50-50 the whole way through. Literally the whole way through. The top 2.
You remember who?
It was Imperial Taste. He do the boiled food and everything. Cool dude. Here? Yeah, he out here. Okay. He real cool dude, man. I had to make me some boiled turkey necks.
Yeah, just for kicking his ass, or
nah, because he really get down.
yeah, no,
I done ordered a couple times. Yeah. But once we was down the top two, I was just like, man, ain't nothing but God, man. And then everybody saying, bro, you know you already gonna win, bro. You know you got God on your side, bro. It's already yours. But then as I'm seeing 50-50, I'm like, man, yeah. Not that I lost no faith in them, but I'm just like, man, either, you know, now I'm kind of in the mode to, man, even if I don't win, man, the exposure been cool, and man, it's a blessing either way. I'm in that mode now, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that I just wouldn't win, but I was already prepared just in case I didn't win it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I remember he was like, man, I'm finna announce it here and there. And then the time that he said it done passed. And then I messaged him like, hey, girl, what is looking like? What's the word? When you gonna do it? And he messaged me back and was like, damn, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I was like, it's all good. And I was like, man, it's cool, man. You know, it's a blessing either way, man. I appreciate you just for, you know, giving me the opportunity. And then about 5 seconds later, he posts on his story, hey, man, hey, you garbage ass niggas, let me go ahead and tell y'all who won. That boy Chef Nate won the truck. Man, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, bro. I remember I lost my voice and everything.
Damn, did you celebrate?
Mm-hmm.
How you celebrate, man?
Man, I just celebrated, man. I ain't go out of that, man. I just went to the crib, man. Had a few people over. We just popped some champagne, man. And
did you cry?
Nah, I ain't cry.
You didn't shed a tear?
Nah, I ain't cry. Nah.
But you had your close people over with you?
Yeah. I just had the closest people over, man, and we popped the champagne and shoot. I just said, thank y'all, man. I know it's time to go up. You know what I'm saying? Job ain't done yet.
Yeah, so now you done moved over to the goddamn food truck side. Mm-hmm. Now, was that a smooth transition or shit? You had to goddamn eat?
No, it's all trial and error when it comes to the food truck. Especially you ain't got nobody really who telling you. Cause Grow Hero got a food truck, and he told me little stuff here and there, but you know what I'm saying? He ain't on there like that, on there, but he got his people on there.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you had to get the food truck ready?
Yeah, he had to get it ready because when he gave it to me, it was like all electric, and electric not efficient for, because it's efficient if you just kind of, you see them food trucks and they kind of there all day and you know what I'm saying, electric might take 45 minutes to heat the grease up and stuff. But I had to get it all switched over to gas. Just like, if you cooking on the gas burner at the house, it's gonna be more efficient than cooking on an electric stove. So I had to get all that switched over, and it was given to me, but it was work that needed to be done. Yeah. And I'm grateful that it was given to me like that rather than just a handout. You know what I'm saying?
But shit, it still wasn't goddamn me the easiest thing either. Too.
Nah, it wasn't.
And I'm pretty sure like that's going from like what people don't understand, what you're talking about, is that you had to convert an electrical, fully electric trailer. What you convert to gas with propane hooked up and shit?
Yep, gas with the propane hooked up. So
you talking about, man, you just think you talking thousands of dollars.
Right.
So once you got your shit hooked up in it, and you got it ready to go, what did you do from there to really get it? So let me go back. So after you won it from Grow Hero, I personally noticed like a boost in your Instagram followers and then everything.
Oh yeah.
So I guess like even in that process, like you still had to do some work to get your Instagram followers enough to all that. So I'm gonna just say the biggest thing that I've seen from you, like watching you from afar, is consistency. Yeah. Like I know every day I get on Instagram, I'm gonna see something about this food truck.
Yeah.
Before the food truck, I get on Instagram every day, I'm gonna see something about them plates.
Yeah.
So Speak on that, like the consistency part.
Man, it's just, I start seeing how big social media got, you know what I'm saying, as far as for entrepreneurs. And I was like, man, this is really an easy way you can really get free advertisement off yourself. So I was like, man, I gotta, even if, cause my thing was, I knew it was about consistency, but it was about how do I drop consistent content. So even if I'm just cooking a meal for the house, I'm gonna post it and make it look like it's for the people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, anything I was doing, I was just posting it. Like, so, and even to now, I just post.
Literally
anything, but keep it about whatever your craft is. You know what I'm saying? You can do a little outside stuff here and there, and content is content. It don't really matter.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you posting. You know what I'm saying? If you do hair, make sure you posting hair.
So anything you do, I hear a lot of people, man, what do you say to them folks? Like, man, I ain't really into social media like that. I ain't really one of them type niggas to be on Instagram and Facebook.
You better get with it, because I don't know what to tell you. Because that's just the world we live in now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't do a little something without it.
But I think the beauty in it is that, you like to say, you only really have to show what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. And if you truly love what you're doing, that's easy.
Do you read the comments and all that? Or you just kind of post it and
I read it here and there. I don't. I used to be like, man, fuck you. You but now, in my head, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, I'll comment back and be like, actually, and you know, and correct some shit. But now I'll be like, that's why I go back now. Like, you can't please everybody, and half the time you gotta realize when you dealing with internet, that little troll shit is real.
So, it was a food critic came down here, wasn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Did he post that shit about you wasn't open or some shit like that?
That was him that posted it, yeah.
He posted it.
That was him that posted it.
Fuck that nigga, now. Nah, but on the cool though. So people think like food critics is like the end all be all.
Yeah.
Like these niggas gonna really just make or break your business. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, man, you just stay consistent, man. You really don't, you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was already big anyway, you know what I'm saying? Before the food critic came. Like, you gotta be doing something for him to even know about you, hear about you.
Man, to speak on that real quick, man, we end up being closed on, he actually, I got a call from wherever they from, Chicago, some type of number. And I figured it was probably his wife. You know, they try to be discreet because they want to taste the food without, you know, somebody knowing that it's going to be them. They want to get the full experience.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, we already closed. We sold out for the day. And she's like, oh, we from out of town. Do you think you can, like, just maybe whip us up something real quick or something? And you know me, I'm thinking, hell no, I can't just whip you up. Hell no, I'm closed. It's sold out. Try again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a few days, and then I had told my wife, though, I was like, man, I think that was them that called me. And she was like, well, what you think? And then I was like, man, maybe I need to go cook. She was like, nah, I don't do that. And really, I wasn't trying to really do that no way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the lady, she called back and was like, well, will you be open Monday? And I was like, yeah. Then I was like, no, we won't be open Monday. We got a funeral to go to Monday. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she said, you open Wednesday? I said, yeah, we open Wednesday or whatever. And then we open Wednesday. They ain't never come through. But then on Monday, he had posted that evening, like all the places he tried to go to. That's when I confirmed that that's who it was who called. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And that's when he was like, yeah, we tried Chef Nate's Wings and Mo, closed. You know, he listed all these places that was closed. And then I was like, even from that, man, just from him mentioning us, bro, it turned up again. It turned up even again just from him mentioning it. So now everybody like, well, what's this place that he talking about that was closed? You know what I'm saying?
So shit, ain't really no bad motherfucking
it wasn't at all.
It
wasn't at all. You know what I'm saying? And he was what I did think was kind of fucked up, he still went to other places on Wednesday, and I'm like, nigga, I told your weak ass if we had a funeral to go to, and you still decided to go somewhere.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't tripping. That's how God worked, because, like I say, we was booming. We were like 3 times.
So did he post it like in a way like trying to hurt your shit?
Nah, he didn't post it in a way of trying to hurt it. He was just like, all these places closed. I'm trying to get to these places that y'all recommended, because, you know, people was getting on them from going to like all them little, parts that wasn't by us. You know what I'm saying? So
white folks.
Yeah. So he was like, I'm trying to reach out to these people and yada yada yada. And you know what's crazy? But
hold that thought.
We was up against whatever that big barbecue spot that he went to. He actually got him a good review. But we was the only mom and pop spot on there. We was actually listed as Dallas popular spots.
Yeah.
The mom and pop categories, that was the other little spots that he went to.
Yeah.
We was listed as the Dallas top popular spots. So we going up against staples. It had like Babe's Chicken. I think it was like Terry Black's Barbecue, and, you know, different big name places. So we was the only little mom and pop spot on there. So I was like, man, just to even be mentioned with them people was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was a blessing.
So now, man, you done and do it, everything. I guess somewhat of a bad review, but end up being a blessing too. You know what I'm saying? It's just how, go back to God, bro. That's just how, you know what I'm saying, the good man work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that's, you know, you think might be kind of bad or goddamn me not working in your favor, end up doing it.
Yep.
And so you got the wings going. So now what's what's business like now?
Business great, man. I can't complain at all. It be days where, you know, we got our regulars, but I can have a whole week where I see maybe 25, 30 new faces. People just keep on anticipating when they can get it. I get people come from out of town and be like, hey man, we just passed through Dallas, bro. We had to stop through and make sure we make sure we got to it. And they'll be staying 45 minutes away. You know, they hotel or whatever it be, and they'll still come and pull up and support, and they grateful. And, you know,
I see folks out there in the rain, bro.
Oh man, they don't be playing. I love everybody, man, who come through and show their support. They wait in the rain. It's thunder just a couple of days ago. I'm talking about thunderstorm, and they still out there.
So, hey man, you bring that truck out?
Yeah, for real. Cause I used to be like, man, I'm not gonna pull it out if it's raining like that. But now I see they don't give it down, so damn it, I don't give it down.
So if they don't give it down, you got to goddamn get to work, huh?
Yeah, for real.
So they turn you up even more.
Even more. And what they'll do is they'll send one person and have 5, 6 orders just from that one person.
Yeah. So then you going on out there standing in that rain for it.
Yeah.
We got you. We got you, man. It's been a hell of a journey though, huh?
Yes, sir.
So let's get off into let's really feed these people something, man. So we talked about you can't please everybody. What's something that you need to watch out for with a food truck? You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about some of that head shit, like shit breaking down, have you ever had that? Like your food truck breakdown or anything that, man. You know what I'm saying? If you looking to get into the food truck game, you know what I'm saying? What's some of the things like you need to watch out for and need to kind of like be aware of?
Man, I'm on like my fourth generator already in probably like a year and a half.
Oh, your fourth generator?
Yep. And it just come down to, it can be a wiring thing, you know what I'm saying, with your trailer. It could be anything. Too much power getting to it.
Yeah.
Cause you're going to make sure you got a generator that's strong enough to pull it, but at the same time, you don't want no loud ass generator, cause that's what disturbs people business. Cause when you got a food truck, you around other businesses typically. Mm-hmm. So you want to have something quiet, but the quieter ones don't really give as much power. So it's you gotta pick and choose and play around with the generators. Man, I done had my fryer go out. The fryer overflowed on me. I still don't know what that was.
The fryer overflowed?
It just overflowed, bro.
Boy, you got, we working in hot grease?
Hot grease. I'm talking about, but all this be when we got 15 people in line. You know what I'm saying? So you got to try to keep it cool, your composure.
Man, stop, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm probably sweating like a mother.
Everything, bro. And people don't realize I did probably 9 months in the summer, including the summer, with no AC on there.
Damn, just in that bit.
Yep.
Damn, what was you doing? Opening, or just a vent?
I had the vent hood going. But remember, my generator went out, so I didn't have even the vent going at one point. Them generators high. Generator about $1,000 a piece.
Yeah, that motherfucker in there smoking. So you smelling like what you cooking.
Yep.
But still getting that shit done.
Yep. So I would recommend make sure you got a good generator. Make sure you got your fire extinguisher. There's been a few times that we had little mini fires in there. You just put it out, you know what I'm saying? But
say little mini fire.
It be little things like that, you know, from my warmers and things like that. So it's just trial and error, man. Once you get on there, especially, you know what I'm saying, if it's your first time, you'll learn a lot. You're gonna learn a lot in your first year of having a food truck.
Yeah, that's
I think that's anything though.
Mm-hmm. That is anything, man. It's like even with me, man, opening a shop. First of all, man, I'm the type of person, I just believe anything is possible. I don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. And that's the message that I want to spread. You know what I'm saying? I want to portray. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I tell people all the time, man, there's going to be fuck ups, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, trial and error, but you got to, like, creatively, you know what I'm saying, work through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Would you kind of like agree with that? Like, it been some time where you like, damn, on the fly, I have to like do some extra shit just to make sure this shit, you know what I'm saying, happen. You know what I'm saying? Or make sure the day go accordingly.
Yeah, you always got some stuff that's gonna come up. Or man, I remember, just some stuff on the fly. I ran out of food so quick, and this is when I first opened the trailer, so I wasn't cooking enough, and I still got a line full of people, so I'm like, man, what can I do? So I sold out all my rice and pasta. That's pretty much everybody want.
Yeah.
I know I still had like some salmon. I had like a bunch of grilled salmon left, and I had some fries. So man, I was like, man, I'm finna throw some fries together, crumble the salmon on there, throw the sauce on there, salmon fries. And man, salmon fries. Now everybody wants salmon fries, and they pull up. So it's just different things you gotta just kind of think of. My warmers went out, so I was like, man, I gotta bring. So I was like, have my wife go, cause my wife, shout out to my wife, she on the trailer with me all the time, holding it down.
What? Y'all working together?
Yes, sir.
She still working, or she?
Nah, she full time with me.
Full time with you?
Full time with me, and so I was like, man, you know, I be catering. This one, the generator first one I actually. So you know, I'm used to catering. So I was like, go get the catering dishes.
Yeah.
Cause we was close to the house. Like, go get the catering dishes because we gotta keep all this food. I got a line full of people. Mind you, the people don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we still just trying to push slowly because we can't take on too much because I ain't got no heat source. So I had to go get the little catering dishes to get the little candles, light them up. That's keeping the food hot. I have go home and reheat because I keep my sauce in the crock pot. I have to take the crock pot, heat up in the microwave, bring it back. I got that in a heating bag so that don't cool down too much. And we just really rocked it out like that.
Yeah,
and people probably never know the generator went out. You know, I posted later, but people who was there, they never knew the generator was out, none of that.
Because you didn't let them see you sweat. And that's like one of the key things is, bro, you got to kind of hold your composure in this thing, because I just feel like if you just let a lot of negative thoughts and negative energy flow into your head, like, listen, man, I got the food cooked, the food done. All we gotta do is keep it warm. Yeah. Like, you gotta kind of break down situations to like the bottom line. Cause you be like, oh shit, I got all these folks out here. Oh shit, the shit is fucking up. And you know what I'm saying? God damn it. But just think about what do you really need at that moment. Yeah. And at that moment, shit, you just need to keep the food warm.
I need to keep the food warm.
And came up with a solution. So you know what I'm saying, just don't let yourself get, you know what I'm saying, overwhelmed and you know what I'm saying, thinking about it. Just try to think about a solution as quickly as possible, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, thinking on your feet and on the fly, man, is one of the qualities that I think you have to develop as an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people might got it already, but you know what I'm saying, I had to develop it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From all type of shit, man. Balancing bills and balancing, you know what I'm saying, everything. You know what I'm saying? You have to really, you know what I'm saying, get creative and stay to it, man. My thing is, don't quit. You know what I'm saying? Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on us. You know what I'm saying? Don't quit on your family. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going. And one more thing, too. I know before you sat down in the chair, wife had asked you, and I told you, hold that. So what's your next move?
Man, we in the works of looking for a building. Ain't nothing set in stone, so man, if y'all see a building that got an old kitchen or it was a kitchen or something like that, man, let us know. And that's what we trying to move into.
So trying to get that what's that brick and mortar?
Trying to get that brick and mortar, man. I'm trying to get to where I think everybody's goal is to where they ultimate goal when it comes to entrepreneurship is you want to be able to have something to where you can make some money without being there.
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate goal, you know what I'm saying? Have a couple of buildings, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to do nothing but facilitate, make sure everything operating, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the taste is what it need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's my ultimate goal. In there.
And let me ask you this, like, before we go, your ideas, like, how did you even like come up with like some of the food, some of the things you were doing, like some of the menus? Like, how do you do that? I'm gonna take this off for you.
Honestly, man, I really, it just kind of was just coming to me.
Yeah, so
you know, I prayed on it real good. This is back from when I first started cooking, and I prayed on it real good, man. And it seemed like every time, like even for like my dirty rice, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna lie, I jumped on YouTube a lot. And YouTube, they always would give me, I would get the recipes or whatever, and then I would just flip it or change this little stuff here and there and make it my own. And I kind of just ran with that. Or I would look up 2 different recipes and combine the 2 or take out what I don't like. And honestly, I just was really, my menus was based off stuff I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I grill my wings and all my food and stuff the way I like it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of my food well done. You know what I'm saying? If I do my lamb chops, you gonna get them well done. And I don't do medium or rare lamb chops. You gonna get them well done. And people say they the best they done ever had. You know what I'm saying? It's just I cook my food the way I like it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to eat.
So them ideas are important. I personally believe like your ideas is God talking to you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, Lord, what I need to do, You get this ideal in your head and you don't move on it. You know what I'm saying? If people like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, do this, how to do that. You know what I'm saying? You come from a background, not a chef, let me say that. You didn't go to school for cooking, right?
Nah.
Not a chef at all. Just cooking for you and your family, smoking, and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Smoking and grilling food, and just all from an idea. You know what I'm saying? All from an idea to the point, like, you had to get fired for some bullshit in order to, like, you know what I'm saying, really do it. Like, had you not got fired, you probably, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say you wouldn't have, but it probably would have took a hell of a lot longer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure. Who knows? I might not have been cooking. So I don't know what I did. Yeah. But I know this what God had for me.
Already. So yeah, man, we wrapping it up, man, and I appreciate you, dog. Like I say always, my message is, man, is anything is possible. And you just one of these, you know, right now local. You know what I'm saying? And I say right now very strongly because I do believe you're on your way. You know, one of these people locally that I draw inspiration from. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I look forward to seeing, you know what I'm saying, waking up in the morning or during the day, seeing you doing your thing on Instagram, man. It's one of the things that I draw inspiration from, and it lets me know as well, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Only, you know, I personally love your story, but it also just let me know, man, that, hey, anything is possible, man. We can do anything in this world, you know what I'm saying, if we put that time and energy and the effort into it, you know what I'm saying? That's why the show is Behind the Cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Cut is creating unique talent, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, whether you cooking, whether you, like my guy behind the camera, you doing videography and whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? If you put your all into that thing, and if you give it everything you got, and just don't quit, you know what I'm saying? Keep going. Like, the road gonna get rocky, the road gonna get rough, you know what I'm saying? Your partner may change, your spouse may change, your situation constantly changing, but if you continue to, you know what I'm saying, just through all that persevere, then one day you're gonna get what you're looking for.
Yes, sir.
One day you're gonna get what you're looking for, man. And as we wrapping up, man, I just want you to give them something, you know what I'm saying? Give them some little piece of message, something, man. Just, it's your time to get the world a part of you, man. Just say something to them, just something.
Man, like I said, all I can say is keep God first, man, and praise Him along the way. And I promise He gonna look out for you in ways you couldn't imagine. Like, this walk has been nothing but Him. Like, whatever you believe in, man, do it, and really have faith in whatever you believe in, man. I believe in God, and I really believe that's who put me in a position for where I'm at now, wherever I'm going. So, man, y'all keep God first, and like you say, consistency. All entrepreneurs, consistency is key. You heard it before, and it's true. I promise you, it is true. Consistency is the biggest thing when it comes to whatever you're trying to do. Period.
Hey, man, like I say, this your boy Smallz. Hey, consistency, man, listen, put God first, you know what I'm saying? I know some people, you know what I'm saying, y'all praise or do whatever you do, man, just as long as you understand that it's something bigger than you and that you are here for a greater purpose than yourself, you know what I'm saying? So I think we as people, we need to get back into pouring into each other. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, my boy,
yes, sir.
Chef Nate, Jai Kitchen, Chef Nate Wings and more, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate him because he is a example, you know what I'm saying? If everybody look him up, tell him your social media real quick.
Yeah, man, you find me on Instagram, TikTok, Chef. Just type in Chef Nate Wings and Mo. You ain't got it got underscores, but when you type it up, it'll pop up. Chef Nate Wings and Mo.
Yes, sir. And we out, man. Hey, look me up at smallsexclusive.com. You know what I'm saying? Smallz DaBarber on Instagram. And Smallz Exclusive Art Studio as well. That's the art studio shop page. And man, hey, we got products and more. We got everything you need. And we got a lot more inspirational content coming for you. So we want to thank you. You behind the cut. And we out.
Yes, sir.